Okay, so let's go ahead and grab two of these. Let's look for some nice sized ones here. Ooh, I like that one there. Look at that, huh? Okay, so I'll put that one in here. And then, where's that real monster one that I caught? That's the one I want to put on here first. The monster crab. Well, this guy's big enough. It's not a monster, but I'll put him on. Okay. Look at that. This is one of the best setups that I use for sand crabs on a sandy beach. There's not too many snags. Use one of these here because once this cuts into the sand, it holds it pretty good, and you don't have to worry about your line getting washed ashore because you've got a round weight or a torpedo weight or something like that that's going to roll all the way back into the shore. So got that, and I got, like I was saying, about 2.5 feet here of leader line between this and this 2-hook setup here. And the reason for that is that this keeps the bait higher off the ground and more up where it's just kind of in the water, where the fish are going to see it a lot better than if it's real close to the bottom. And it also keeps crabs from, crabs like sand crabs. And we've got two different hooks here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over the setup of putting a sand crab on here, the two different ways that I use. And with this one here, we'll use way number 1. Okay, so the first way that you set up that you can, there's probably 100 different ways, but these are two of the most effective ways that I use when putting sand crabs on a hook. So when you got this one here, which is my favorite perch / striper hook for sand crabs, you start your sand crab right side up like that. And you go through the back here, not too close to the back. You don't want to just break off the back end of the sand crab. So you go through it like that, push it through, and then you push this down this way. Now you turn this around like that. You see what I'm doing there with the sand crab? Going up like that, and here's the eggs, here's the point of the hook. You want the hook to go right into those eggs, like that. And that's nice. That's a good, secure hookup where most likely they're going to target the eggs and they're going to bite right there, and there's no way you can miss them. Now there's one other way that I use, sometimes on the bigger sand crabs, or for whatever reason. This one here, this is a bait holder. This is a 2-aught bait holder, which means it's got these little barbs back here for holding the bait on. But what we're going to do is not really make use of those barbs, is we're going to go right through this side. We're going to pop the hook right through that side right there. So we're going to pop it right through there. The eggs are right there. You see that? There's your eggs. Pop the hook through like that. And then you bring it up and you take the telson here and then you hook this right through the telson. See that? Just pop that right through there until it pops below the little barb there, and that'll hold it in place. Now the nice thing about that is, again, it's right there where the eggs are. That's what they're going to hit first. And the nice thing about that is that the telson is out of the way of the eggs, so you can see more of the eggs. More of the egg is visible when you use this hookup than when you use this hookup here, because here the telson is right down covering the eggs. Not that the fish can't see that orange and know what it is, because I get just as many fish this way as I do this way. It's just that either way seems to work really good, where you don't lose too many fish. Okay, so we lost our bait on our U-shaped hook here. So again, here's that real big one that I caught. Okay, look at the size of this guy. So we will hook this hook this sand crab right here like that, and pull it up. They said flip it around, and then the point goes right into the eggs, right like that. See that? That's about as good as it needs to be right there. And the other one's still good. You can see that's the one I hooked up with the other method. Actually, the Telson kind of came free. It looks like something picked at this one a little bit. Maybe a small silver perch or something. But we can still use this one. Let's throw it back out there. I said the main target of the sand crab is the eggs. The correct way to say that and communicate properly is that the main target of the perch or the fish that are going for the sand crabs is the eggs, because the sand crabs are targeting much smaller things when they eat, and that's not what I was referring to. But that right there is the main target of the fish that hopefully will bite on this. So again, with this one here with the Kaylee hook, what we're going to do is we're going to put this through the back side. Again, not too far back. You don't want to crack off the back half of the sand crab there. And then bring it back this way. And if you pull it up a little further like that on a big guy like this, then you could drop it right down into the eggs, right like that. There you go. There is your Kaylee hook setup. Now for the bait holder, I like to run it this way. There's your eggs, right? So pop it in right where the eggs are, right there, and then bring it through, and then get your abdominal flap or Telson. Is what I guess marine biologists or zoologists would refer to it. And then hook it through the point like that. And just get it right past that little barb there so that this stays on there nice and good. The barb holds it from slipping off. And that's what it should look like right there. Nice shot for any fish that comes along and is hungry for sand crab eggs. That's the alternative hookup on a Kaylee hook.